Hello everyone, this is Resham. I'm just waiting for more people to join so that we can start with our interesting live. So, as you must have read the title is about your sleep, very basic thing. But let me tell you, it can affect your life, your lifestyle in a big way. So, the topic for today's live is what happens when you sleep for 6 hours, or actually less than that. Does it actually affect your health? So, let me tell you, it does affect your health in a big way. But before going to the details of it, the advantages, the disadvantages, and the ways by which you can, actually fall asleep in a better manner, before going to the details, hello, I'm Resham, and welcome to yet another live of IHW TV. The topic, let me repeat it for the people who have joined just now. It is what happens when you sleep for 6 hours or less than that, and does it actually affect your body? So let me tell you, it does affect your body in a big way, especially on the heart and also the young population. So if you think that you are the youth and it is not going to affect you, your sleeping pattern is not going to affect your health, then let me tell you that is not the case, because it will. So let me tell you that, like I said, your sleeping pattern, like if you're sleeping more, if you're sleeping less, like less than 6 hours or 6 hours, का सबसे ज्यादा इफेक्ट आप पे हार्ट पे होता है. सो यस, आपके हार्ट पे आपकी कार्डियोवैस्कुलर हेल्थ is the most affected by your lack of sleep, क्योंकि इससे आपका heart effect होता है, it kind of damages your arteries as well. You also can get blood related problems. You can be a victim of hypertension, because when you're not getting proper sleep, somewhere or the other, your the organs do not respond to your mind properly, and that is the reason you can face hypertension. In extreme cases, you can also face a heart failure, because with blood pressure and everything, your heart, your arteries are damaged. So yes, you can face a heart disease with the lack of sleep. So it is very important to sleep more than 6 hours. Like when we look at, the thing that what is the best time of sleep, that should we sleep for more than 8 hours, 9 hours, or 12 hours. So let me tell you, the average time on which you should sleep is 7 to 8 hours. That's like the best time. And of course, quality also matter. You should make it a point that you have like a sound sleep. So in this segment, I'm also going to share some of the methods by which you can actually attain a good sleep. But before that, let me share the disadvantages associated, the multiple effects associated with sleeping less than 6 hours. Yes, you heard that right. Then let me tell you, like I said and mentioned, the first effect of sleeping less than 6 hours is, of course, it kind of hampers your heart health. The second is that it affects your mental health too. And kind of when you're not sleeping in that adequate manner, then you lose your focus too. So it affects your focus level as well. And those who fail to get a good night's sleep may become anxious and depressed, because like I said, you're losing your focus, you're losing your mind health. And if you're not getting your enough sleep, the sound sleep is also very important, then there are chances that you will become anxious and depressed. So that is affecting your mental health too. Other than that, the other disadvantage of lack of sleeping is you will face skin problems. Yes, you heard that right. So in the health of your skin, it's getting worse, then let me tell you, it's time that you review your sleeping pattern, as not getting enough sleep can give you dark circle, fine lines, and dull skins. So if you think that you are doing your skincare routine in the most apt way, in the best possible way, but still you're not getting that clear glowy skin, then your sleeping pattern can be one of the reasons for the same. Yes. The next disadvantage of not sleeping well, the lack of sleep, is weight gain. So if you sleep regularly for 7 to 8 hours, your body can seamlessly maintain a regular appetite and hunger schedule too. And not sleeping properly will increase your production of hormone. The hormone's name is ghrelin. So let me tell you that it actually means, in a very simpler term, that when you're not sleeping in a proper manner, like not more than 6 to 6 hours, then somewhere or the other it is affecting your hormones. You are hampering your appetite as well and hunger schedule as well. And if these things are not up to the mark, then there is a possibility that your weight will increase. And you, no matter how much exercising you're doing, no matter how much diet you're doing, that internal thing, that is the very basic thing at which we are not paying much emphasis, if that is not on track, then let me tell you, people, you are affecting your weight as well. So keep a note of that. The next disadvantages of not sleeping well, not sleeping more than 6 hours, is lack of sexual drive. Yes, so lack of sleep also leads to tension in the entire body, and that causes a decrease in the sex drive too. And when you're always stressed and tense, then of course it not just affects your mental health, like I said, but sexual health too. Other than that, lack of sleep also leads to tension in the body, like I said, and mental health is affected, plus your sexual health is affected too. So now we know that there are a lot of disadvantages associated with not sleeping to the mark. Now we have talked about the disadvantages of not sleeping more than 6 hours. I think now when we're talking about the disadvantages, it's actually important to talk about the tips as well, and also the ways. I actually suggest you the ways and solutions by which you can actually attain a better and good night's sleep. So for that, firstly, it is very, very important that you avoid caffeine, especially before sleeping. At least the time gap of you having something related to caffeine, like coffee or tea, and the sleep, and whenever you go to sleep, the difference should be at least 4 hours. You should make it a point that you're not having coffee and within an hour you're going to bed, because that is really not done, and that will of course hamper your sleep cycle. And so make it a point that you're not having anything which has caffeine in it before going to bed, and the time difference should be at least 3 to 4 hours. Remember that. Then another tip that I would like to give you, that you should not go for taking afternoon naps, because when you do that, somewhere or the other, that time you think that you're really tired, and you are completing your sleep cycle, but somewhere or the other, whenever you sleep at night, and the night sleep is always the best. So just try to avoid sleeping in the afternoon and go for completing that cycle in the night itself. Other than that, avoid alcohol and smoking. Of course, that not just affects your mind but your physical body too. So alcohol is a big no, and sleeping, just having alcohol and sleeping is also not recommended, and smoking is for sure a big no. So if you want to have a good night's sleep, a good lifestyle, then alcohol and smoking out of the picture. Other than that, it's important to maintain and keep a track of your sleeping routine as well. So make it a point that you note down that how many hours are you sleeping in a day, and also keep a track of the routine. And like we always say, we think it's very basic but very important, that early to bed and early to rise. So make sure that you follow that routine, because that may sound very normal and a very easy thing to do, but I know it is not that easy. But if you actually bring out that routine, then of course that will help your system in a lot better way. Then one more tip, and something that has actually helped me in a personal level, is avoid water or any other liquid when you're about to sleep. So just when you're about to sleep, avoid having like a glass of water, which I'm sure a lot of you do that. Even I used to do that. But whenever you have anything liquid, it somewhat hampers your sleeping cycle, which is of course not at all necessary. Other than that, the last tip that I would like to give you is limit your exposure to electronic devices, which is quite common these days. Before going to bed, after waking up, that mobile phone is always on our bedside, and we scroll, we go through reels. But let me tell you, that is really not recommended, and it is affecting your sleep cycle and your health on the whole, the overall basis. So make it a point that you are not anywhere near electronic devices, because that is truly hampering your health and of course your sleeping cycle. So I think that was all for today's live. If you have any more questions, any more doubts related to this topic, you can let us know in the comment down below. Other than that, if you have any more topics you want me to talk to you about it, to spread information about it in our next live, so about that also you can let me know in the comment down below, and we'll make it a point to do a quick research and get back on that particular topic. So I think we don't have any questions coming up. There's Miss Mala who said it's a nice topic. Thank you so much. We're glad that you liked it. So I think it's time to end today's live. Thank you so much, people, for joining. And I hope you like today's live. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is IHW TV. Thank you for joining.